All right, let's go. Kubo loves to do the villain is watching Bleach as well. He did it with Aizen as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Apparently, this became a bit viral
Uh-huh.
because this is the only instance where the actual heights of all the Bleach characters are properly depicted.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
interesting, interesting. Thoughts on the
Hmm.
song? We'll talk about the visuals later, but song
Yeah, but quick
alone?
thought. I actually like it. It's I've had like disagreements with choices for OPs for the Thousand Year Blood War. I didn't like the first OP actually, right?
Uh-huh.
I like the EDs more than most of the OPs for Thousand Year Blood War, but this OP I really like it.
I think they're
Really
trying to
good.
harken back to like the first opening with the rap parts and like flowing in and out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a sick shot. Just going
Mm-hmm.
through
Yep.
everywhere, re-establishing like the status quos of everything.
Yeah,
Yorichi,
in the original, we had like no real spatial perception of where everything's happening, but this
yeah,
absolutely nails it.
yep,
So
yep. I was gonna say, right, in the
yeah,
manga, this always felt a bit odd, because
the
why not
chaotic
just
parts.
like Ichiko could just do like a Getsuga Tencho, probably get rid of all of these guys at once now.
Really kind of works.
Yeah, I get they did the idea of like they kind of acknowledge that they're like doing grunt work. So I guess like that acknowledgement sort of helps the idea of it, right?
Right. I like what they're doing here.
Sorry?
They're properly establishing the Almighty, how it works,
Hmm.
before Yuha even uses it.
Yeah. Also, like the camera angles on this fight are great.
Yeah.
Different camera angles. And I think this is all new content, right?
Yeah, this is fully new,
Yeah, because he
the way
never
this fight
has
is
this like
established.
thing. Yeah, yeah. So it's nice to see all of this. That's it. Short as to-do list. Give me that to-do list. I'll do that any day of the week. You have two things on your to-do list? I'd love that.
But I guess he is talking about the insurmountable nature of doing both of those things.
Maybe. Also, do these glasses now scale above Ichigo's sword? These glasses are stronger
You
than
know that
Ichigo's
meme,
false
right?
Bankai sword.
You know that meme, right? That Momo is more durable than Kenpachi.
Yep, yep. We apply same logic to these glasses now.
I'm surprised he was able to keep up with the first form, like in Shanko.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that like he is actually able to like go hand to hand with her. So that's quite impressive,
Speedy
honestly.
ones, yeah. Well, his like
Yeah,
entire fighting style is like he's the guy that'll run away and dodge everything rather than like head on fire, right? So it
yeah,
seems like he's put all his stats into that rather than like hand to hand or anything in that.
yeah.
He will
Agility and
avoid it
dex.
as much as he
Uh,
can. Oh, what? That was such an abrupt ending. I guess it's because they did the 3 episode thing, but that was solid.
mm-hmm.
That's an odd way.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay. Overall, good episode. Like as a return episode, pretty well done. I could feel
Solid
like the
episode, yeah.
animation was also like slightly better on this one compared to the
Mm-hmm.
past one. Yeah.
Also, yeah, the Thunder God form really more hyped in this than in the manga.
Yeah, of course, because it was gonna be animated
Because
in this.
yeah, not just that, but like when it happened, I was like, this is not really her kind of a fight, you know?
Hmm.
We could all see this going down. Like this is Kisuke Uehara's fight, and she is just doing a layup to build the
Yeah.
build. Yeah, we can go into spoilers now. So anyone listening to this, the spoilers gonna start in like three, two, one.
I was gonna say this reminds me of the Hell Arc thing, right? The two fish.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering if this is like
Yeah.
some sort of foreshadowing for this, but I guess there's also like well a mixture of their Reiatsus and then this as well. This like implication that everyone there will be in the last fight, right? Renji and
Which
Rukia
which
and
actually is better
yes, I would love
overall.
that so much better.
Yeah. I
Renji,
would
Rukia,
love I
everyone.
honestly because we saw the pull bringers walking out of the lift as well. I hope they get involved in as well.
Yeah, yeah. It just like would feel so much more fulfilling if it was like that much of a group effort to like
Yeah.
overcome it, right?
Because I like
Um,
that there's like a wall standing fully being used against him, and Hashwalt isn't even using a wall standing yet, but he's keeping up with him.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, this is just like the passive effects of the Almighty just being like showcased so fully. And that,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's kind of better instead of us drawing a lot of conclusions from just the Yuha fight, right?
Yes,
So we get
100%.
to see the passive effects, like how, like even if you can't see the future, it's just like the momentary seconds that you can see how
Mm,
good that is gonna get you.
yeah.
I was gonna say, something was recently pointed out to me was like apart from like how broken the ability is, the pure capability of Tsukishima as a combatant, right?
Mm,
Is in the beginning before he attacked Ichigo, right? He wasn't able to keep up with Ichigo at all,
mm,
with like the pure speed. But then as he slowly attacks people, like he gains their abilities and like their expertise, right?
yeah, yeah. Almost like he's like
And
experiencing and gaining the knowledge. Yeah.
yeah, so Tsukishima versus Yuha is kind of like an interesting thing. Someone who can alter the past or someone who can see the future.
Change the future. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if that thing actually goes down.
Yeah, yeah. We
If
see like
yeah,
a an indirect version of it, sort of. But yeah.
yeah,
And then this is getting talked about a lot. The gold royalty for this.
yeah,
I think we watched
the
a
Rizal.
video not too long ago of someone also explaining like gold Reiatsu sort of represents the idea of enlightenment for a lot of
Maybe.
characters in Bleach. So it could be like an
Yeah,
implication of that as well, even in this, like
true,
the next
true.
level of it.
I mean,
Because
yeah, even
Ichigo's Reiatsu
Ichigo
changes, right? From black to gold.
is golden, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think even Shunsui's is a bit golden, right? Whenever he releases
Yeah,
gold
yeah,
tinted in black.
partially. Yeah. So I wonder if it's something to do with that as well. The statues seem slightly different, as if they're imbued with Reiatsu.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I completely forgot about the statues bit, but then as I saw it, I like got vague memories of it again.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
wonder if they're gonna like foreshadow the Gerard stuff through the statue.
yeah, maybe because like the Quincy crosses
Yeah,
might be there like cores or something. You have to get rid of them to get rid of the statues.
yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Also, is this? I guess this is happening simultaneously as Yuha is waking up, so he still has the eyes, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Uh,
Or I think what's gonna happen is like Harshwald will still keep the eyes, but like as Yuha wakes up, he'll keep like less of the Almighty,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, I guess there is, I guess, the possibility of that because he says like we're
Yeah.
one and the same being, right? So maybe.
Yeah, and you might also see like Yuha wielding the balance.
Yeah, yeah. In theory, I feel like Yuha should be able to use every shrift, but we just never see it.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
theory, he should be.
yeah.
And also, the thing is, we know with Harshwald that he cannot use Ryotsu unless he gives it to someone and then takes
And
it
then
back,
takes it
right?
back.
So,
Yeah,
so far he's not used Ryotsu at all whatsoever in his fights, right?
yeah. I guess the other possibility is as well that Yuha has given it to him. He's the one
Yeah,
that's training it and making it like better and better. And then when it goes
yeah,
back to Yuha, he can just like use it fully. So he doesn't have to go through
yeah.
like the learning process of it, right?
But then there's the other aspect of it, which I don't think anyone's ever spoken about it, which
Mm.
is what he did for Buzz B, right? Which is boosting Buzz B.
Yep, yep.
I wonder if he's naturally boosting Yuha as well.
Yeah, there could be a possibility of like a
Like they are
combined version of that.
synchronizing each other by boosting each other, right? And then
Yeah,
once they take each other's back, they're stronger anyway.
yeah, yeah, it's possible. Using the older version of both of these,
Yeah, I thought they were supposed
Jinko.
to be a bit more younger at this point, and these versions are supposed to be like at the end of the story, maybe.
Yeah. but I guess we're pulling it out now. Which maybe
Yeah,
they'll be more involved into parts of the story or something. Who knows?
could be, and
Yeah,
unique opportunity for that maybe.
yeah. Also, I guess this sort of fleshes out part of why they needed to do their invasions as well, right? Killing a lot of these
Yeah,
high reishi beings is also part of like destabilizing the realm so that they can be toppled over, which makes sense.
I mean the thing is, if they invaded from the Rukon guy with
Mm.
what like Kyrie did, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like the Soul Society has enough time to like fully prepare for an ambush, right? And if
yeah,
they do
yeah,
it through the Rukon guy, they have to kill a lot more like weaker beings than just come into the Soul Society and kill like even the average Soul Reaper is a standard about like the regular Rukon guy citizen, right? So killing them is gonna be less numbers but more effects. So that's what
yeah,
we did
yeah.
there.
I think even they did have it in the anime as well, where the initial wave of killing hollows, Mayuri goes out and kills like an
Yep, yep,
entire
yep.
town to like try
Yeah.
balance out the same number. So yeah, it would take like a lot more. Okay, this is the other thing, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is her second stage transformation um for
Rising
her
Senko.
Shunko. And for
Yeah.
her specifically, it takes the form of like a lightning cat. Brings up
Uh-huh.
two questions for me, yeah. We
Yeah.
know her and her brother have um lightning like aligned Reiatsu,
Yeah.
but Soifon has wind like type
Yeah.
Reiatsu. Does this apply to
Yeah.
all characters? Do they all have like an element aligned Reiatsu that they can sort of use?
I mean, I don't think it's lightning like Reiatsu, but it's the the changes in the Reiatsu,
Mm.
right? It's changing so fast that it's akin to lightning, right? Whereas remember with Yamamoto's flames, everyone thought it was flames, but it's like his Reiatsu is naturally so hot, it resembles flames.
But this is like more directly code like as actual thunder and thunder techniques, right? And
Yeah.
it's the same
But then
with
if you remember the true wind user, he doesn't have any of these. I mean, I guess
um
Kuba never actually positioned him, can say.
Kensei, yeah. That's why I was wondering, like, does everyone have some sort of like element aligned Reiatsu? Like, if they go through a Shunko learning process, will someone have like water
Maybe,
based or earth based or etc. etc. right? Fire based.
maybe, or it could be like you have to go into the extreme of whatever it is that you want to specialize in. So
Maybe. Yeah, I guess do they
she's
choose?
gone, she's gone into Ho-Ho and Hakuda and then combined them and gone to the extreme of that. Yamamoto,
Yeah,
I think, with Zanjutsu and his Zanpakuto is perfect at that, so that he gets the rails. So once you
maybe.
go into the extreme levels, then you could probably get these kind of things.
Maybe,
I
yeah.
mean, one character who we see kind of this foreshadowed is Hitsugaya, right? Like his natural Reiatsu when he was in Rukongai
It's
was like so
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then the other thing is her second stage manifests as like a cat, as an animal almost.
yeah.
Does that also apply to like if Soifon
No, no, no.
achieves the second
Because
stage, is she going to be an animal? Is she like a bee or a
no,
wasp or something? Like what is
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the
then what
thing
would
with this
her
is that
transformation look like? What do you think?
we recently got the club outside answer from Kubo on why you're just able to transform into like the original cat from Soul Society things,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah. I don't
it's
mean it
kind
for
of
that
an
though.
extreme. I think it's form of like an extreme form of genetics and all the stuff. And so this is like a natural genetics just guiding the transformation into a cat form rather than that being natural.
So it's not
Honestly,
necessarily like
I think the
animalistic.
reason why she doesn't want to use this transformation is because maybe it's behaving like a cat, right? Whereas she would preferably wanted to use it the same way she used her Shanko in the original
Yeah, and
Soul
like she
Society.
probably hasn't like fully mastered it, so she can't like properly control it, aka
Yeah.
more like animalistic behaviors, right?
Which also lends me to think like she's this strong using purely Hakuda and Ho.
Mm.
How strong would she be if she usefully went into like her Kido and then her Zanpakuto as well, right?
Yeah, if she could figure a way to like combine them, because apparently she's a better fighter like this than with her Zanpakuto. So I don't know. She also
So, I mean,
because
we've yet to
she's
see it. That's the thing, right?
sorry.
And we have yet to see it, and that's the thing. Like,
Yeah, but Kubo has said it
Yamamoto,
like that
yeah,
directly, right? So yeah.
Yamamoto has been theoretically said to be the one Shinigami who's mastered like every aspect of it, everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Aizen says that he's done it, but like we've yet to see both of them going into anything like resembling Shanko.
Yeah.
So, but like Yamamoto in his Zanjutsu kind of proves that he could probably do Hakuda as well.
Yeah, to
Um,
some extent. Whether it's like to this,
yeah,
yeah. Mm.
yeah, and his Rayatsu control led me to think like he could probably go all in on Kido as well, if he
Yeah,
went
yeah.
in that
Yeah, I
way.
mean he uses quite a few ketos throughout, so he definitely could,
Yeah,
right?
and then his Zanpakuto as well. So all he is yet to show him is like his full-on Shanpo. But then even I think the one glimpse we see of his Shanpo
Mm.
is in Soul Society, and that's also quite good. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's the thing with them is that they are just strictly restricted to using the Shinigami techniques of like Shanpo Kiro and stuff.
Yeah.
Someone like Ichigo is able to use like Shanpo Sonido and every
Yeah,
like genetic option. And that's why he probably won't get like elemental abilities whatsoever. But
maybe,
like
yeah.
I think the thing with elemental abilities is that elemental ability user is trying to get into that zone of where Ichigo's is, right? Where it's an enlightened golden ray
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Surpassing the elements altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, so the biggest question for me this is then like what would Soifon's version of this look like, right?
I
What would
don't know.
it
I
take
think
the form of?
it's gonna be explosive. I think like it's an exploding something
Yeah, well, we
gonna be
know
like.
her like Shunko is more wind based, right? So it's more
Yeah.
like wind aligned. It's just what though? Yeah.
Which also lets me to think, right? Like one person who's like we've all theorized who's able to do this but has never done this is Kisuke.
Yeah, true.
Because Kisuke has been in the Omnic Squirrel. He's like master of Hakuda, master of Keido, master of Zanjutsu.
Yeah.
He's got theoretically, I mean that's our theory to the members of the audience is that Kisuke has a false Bankai and he's got a false Bankai on purpose.
Yeah, possibly.
So he's theoretically like could be able to do these stuff and like reach the absolute potential of a Shinigami, but we've never seen that as well.
Yeah.
I was also going to point out
Uh-huh.
because you said that idea of what a soy fun's going to be. An extreme Unohana might have like a blood-based transformation, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. She even has like a stingray Shikai, so I can see like some sort of amalgamation of those things.
Maybe her whole thing could be like cancerous, it's healing so fast.
Yeah, I can see that as well. They're doing a lot of focus on this in the ending and opening for some reason. Are they going to be
Um,
expanded on?
because I think they want to connect it to the Hell arc, right?
So maybe they're like putting in the hints already for that. I can see that. I can see that.
What I do think is we will end Thousand Year Blood War when Death and Strawberry happens. It
Uh-huh.
just won't be the human world alone, right? You see Ruki as a captain, but you're also gonna see maybe Ukitake's funeral at that point.
Yeah, maybe. Ukitake and Unohana's funeral.
Yeah.
And Yamura,
So
maybe. Yeah.
yeah, so once you see you could be ending Thousand Year Blood War with the funerals for them,
Mm.
and then you get your Conquer Your Own World potentially, and then you go into your Hanak.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I think with the other novels, the thing is that you could maybe do it or not do it. It's kind of ambiguous, but like with Country World, it's so kind of important the way it's written that
Yeah,
you do it before you go into
yeah, yeah.
whatever
Especially
comes
because it
next.
expands the lore on a bunch of like previously established stuff. They revealed the Bankai, of course.
Yeah, yeah. It looks way better here.
Yeah, it does. It does.
The thing with Kubo's original like panel for the Bankai
Mm.
is it honestly came across as, oh, this is the thing that Kubo decided as a kid was gonna be his Bankai, and he's kept that design all these years later.
It's finally using it now.
Yeah,
This also looks slightly differently animated, so I assume this is like a commissioned animation for the ending. I
maybe,
don't know.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a beautiful episode,
Yeah.
perfectly hyped, and it's a good return to form again.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Son of
Oh.
Darkness. Who is the Son of Darkness? Is it Uryu? Is it Ichigo? Is it the
I
one
wonder
being,
who
and
will
ironically, the sad son, which is Haschwald, who believed in his dad so much,
be.
still gets betrayed.
Yeah. I hope we get more on that whole situation as well, because if it was
Yeah,
so ambiguous in the manga, you really couldn't tell.
because yeah, this is kind of like I want those. I don't want these battles to intersect with each other as much, but
Mm.
I would love to see a lot more of the Ori versus Haschwald thing to like really expand on what's going on.
Or just more stuff on Haschwalth in general. Like, what is he
Yeah,
actually thinking or wanting or anything, right?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, we know from Configure on World that he knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, he's seen it at this
Right.
point.
He's seen not like what you are think is going to happen, but he knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah,
And he's kind of still prepared to do it because of the loyalty anyway, right?
yeah. Well, that's the question, right? Is it loyalty or is it like this is what he wants from the start, or is this part of
It's
like the
kind of like
revenge, or that's the thing that's like the
the
most up in the air.
the Dr. Manhattan excuse of, oh, you're gonna tell me something in the future and I'm gonna act surprised is actually applicable fully to Harshwald right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
he knows what's gonna happen. And that's it's so hard to like bring it to people. I
Mm.
want to re-emphasize these words. He knows
Yep.
exactly what's gonna happen, and he's still doing it,
Yep.
which is insane. Like it's not like he spared Busby or someone to like let them live, right?
Yep.
He kills Busby anyway, and like whoever survives in the end, it's exactly the people that Harshals want to survive, but it's simultaneously also like, well, why not survive yourself, dude? Or like, why not let Busby survive? That's the
Yeah,
question that
Basby
always
at the
comes
minimum,
up.
you would think, right?
Mhm.
But I guess not. Hmm.
Or you never know if like he had a plan to like revive Busby.
Maybe. Or maybe it's like this is the only future where it's possible. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's the thing. That's why I want clarification on it on some extent. Some
Well,
insight.
this episode gives me like that hope that they're not rushing into anything. Everything looks
Yeah.
perfectly timed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be able to see how Taitikubo wanted to do this originally,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
They
this
also
is
took
what?
like a year
2026.
almost.
Wow, 2026. 2016 is when it ended. 10 years later,
Yep.
we get to see what the author actually wanted to do.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I was kind of all right with what happened in the original one, but it was kind of rushed. You could definitely
Mm.
tell. Like it's it's missing a couple of steps. So this time I know the steps are gonna be there.
Yeah,
What I
yeah.
really am anticipating is how are they gonna do that final chapter? Because the final chapter was very divisive.
Yeah.
Um,
But the
it grew on me as it like as it aged.
Mm.
But originally, the only thing I liked about the final chapter, as I've spoken to you, is the title of the final chapter. That's the only thing I liked about it.
All right. Death and
So
Strawberry. Death
this
and Murder.
time, what is gonna be the changes, or what is gonna be added to it to
Yeah, I
make?
always describe like the finale as like it's not a bad ending, but it's a disappointing ending, and that in itself brought it down quite a bit, right?
Mhm.
So I hope they fix
Or
like
I think the fact that it's gonna continue, right?
yeah, I guess maybe even that like brings it
It
up a
might
little bit.
actually make it more stomachable this
Yeah,
time.
because we know there's more to come for it.
Yeah, yeah.
We've already gotten leaks, murmurs that the manga is maybe back, so we'll see.
Which, if you don't mind, we can speak about it right now.
Hmm.
Which the rumor has been going around that Sakamoto Days is drawing to a close
Yep, yep,
soon, and that spot is gonna be granted to Bleach for its return in the manga,
yep.
which I'm super excited about, and we will, hopefully our schedules line up, we will cover it some way or the other in the
Yeah,
channel.
yeah. We'll have like discussions on it or something.
Yes, something.
Yeah.
Some form of, we can't show the panels obviously, but like a live read of some kind.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all, folks. Thank you for joining us, and share your comments on any disagreements or agreements that you have with what we spoke about and your thoughts on the episode. All right?
Easy. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.